Vlad Martynov and I'm CEO of Yota.
So you have your new the Yota phone too?
Yes, I do.
Can you talk a little bit about the philosophy behind it and how you came up with the concept of the dual screen and what makes this the most unique phone currently available?
Well, the one hardware feature which makes it unique, in addition to a regular display which you can find on the front panel of any smartphone, we have electronic paper display on the back side. And this electronic paper display technology consumes substantially less power than any other display technology. So we developed software and features which leverage this unique hardware benefit. So first of all, it's Yota Energy. If you activate power safe mode, Yota phone has, you can run the phone and basic functions of smartphone for up to 2 days on a single charge, which is much better than any other smartphone on the planet. Another thing is we introduce always-on dashboards. We call it Yota panels. You can set up any type of panel and decide what kind of information you want to see and what kind of applications you want to see on this always-on panel. Why it's so good for consumers? Well, because for the last few years we consume more and more data, more and more applications, we read more and more on the smartphones. But in order to get access to this information, we need to wake up the phone first, unlock it, make a few clicks, find applications, launch it, wait until it's updated. So this is not convenient because we do this 200 times per day, which is very annoying, interrupt our conversation, interrupt our business meeting. People don't like it. So with Yota phone, you decided what you want to see. You put in front of you, you look at the second, and everything you need is available to you just at a glance, and it's updated in real time.
I mean, a lot of the features and things I've seen you can do with that, when you think about it, it makes perfect sense. And it's such a simple idea, why nobody else ever thought of this. And I'm like, I would want every phone to have this feature. Are you considering ever licensing the idea or technology?
Yes, definitely. We are considering to license. We're already talking to different partners, potential licensing partners, and offering them our patents, our hardware designs, because it was not easy to integrate this technology into smartphone. There was quite a lot of engineering challenges we have to overcome. And the further is we are offering to license our middleware, the software which optimize performance of electronic paper display for certain applications. So yes, we do consider licensing. But coming back to the idea, basically 3 years ago when we looked at the current smartphones, we quickly realized that there are a lot of things which is not convenient, and the main root cause is the display technology, because the current display technology consumes a lot of power. It's very hard to use this technology in direct sunlight, and that's why it's always in a sleeping mode. That's why you need to wake up again every time you want to get access to information. At the same time, we look at the available technologies and we realize there is electronic paper technology which is used in e-readers. And it was like, wow, it was like a click. Why don't we integrate this technology and solve quite a lot of things which is not convenient? Answering the question why somebody else didn't come up with this idea, it's very difficult. I have my theory. I think the big brands in the smartphone industry, they so living in a world of technical specification race. It's so difficult to focus on what consumer really needs and to be fast enough to react to the changes in the market, because the form factor of current smartphones didn't change for the last 8 years since the first iPhone.
Yeah.
But the way we use smartphone changed a lot.
A huge amount.
And for some reasons the industry didn't address a certain new things consumer needs. And I think it's very easy maybe for the startup, we're just 3 years old company, to basically take a risk and try to bring something better to the consumers and bring completely new product from our perspective, the product which set the completely new trend and set the new way how consumer interact with smartphone, better way, more convenient way. So that would be my perspective on
Now,
the
speaking
smartphone.
of, I mean, the Yota phone 2, the regular phone part of it is still pretty powerful. It's not a low-end Snapdragon 800, full HD screen.
That's right.
It's shipping now with KitKat, but are you going to be upgrading to Lollipop?
Yeah, we will upgrade soon. Yeah.
To Lollipop. So, I mean, for people who think they're getting a low-end device, no.
No,
the regular phone is still a very powerful device as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful device.
Yeah. So, now you're already available in Europe.
Yes, we are.
And is it available in retailers, from carriers, or you?
Yeah, it's available depending on the country. Like in several countries, like Italy, it's available through the Vodafone, and in the Middle East, it's a combination of Etisalat, one of the largest carrier in the Middle East, and Jamba, one of the biggest retail chain. In several countries, we have our let's say flagship store, like in London, or in several countries it's sell online and through the retail chain. It really depends.
So, what are your plans for North America now?
We plan to launch the product first half of 2015. By the way, today we're announcing that we will launch the product in Latin America with American Mobile at the end of Q1 or beginning of Q2. So we are getting into America, and again, North America probably end of Q2.
Will you be partnering with a carrier or carriers, or would it be directly from Yota initially?
We would prefer to partner with carriers, and we are in a very intense dialogue. And kind of we're constantly discussing for the last few months with several big carriers. Terms and conditions, what's the best way to bring the product, because we don't want to just bring the product the way it is. We also want to create some innovation together with carriers, using and leveraging always on display. So again, we would prefer to bring it for the carriers, but we can't comment right now on this, because we might bring it also through the open channel, through the online.
Are you going to be coming to Canada as well?
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
We will bring the product to the Canada. We also talk to most of the Canadian carriers as well.
So speaking of leveraging the display, I think both in the US and even Canada that is ahead, mobile payment technology is growing, and I think the e-ink display for the mobile payment scanning is the perfect solution for that.
Exactly. First of all, the phone has NFC capabilities, but you're right, the always-on display is perfect for mobile marketing and mobile payment, because basically you can bring a certain promotions or discount on always-on display, where you can immediately apply it, because the QR code which pop up there can be scannable in retail shop. You get discount and it's very, very convenient. Also, if you want to track your status of account, would it be with carrier, would it be with bank, or some discount or points, you can have this dashboard which shows you in real time what is available for you, how many points you have, how you can spend it, what's the special promotions. It's very convenient, because usually promotions available for a certain limited period of time. It's pop-ups, it tells you,
yeah,
but it's also you can scan it immediately in the retail shops. You're good to go.
One idea, a retailer could have it set up that when you walk into the store, their coupon appears on the back of the e-ink screen.
Exactly.
And you take your phone out, oh, this is on sale, okay.
Yeah. Or any type of promotions is much better with always on display for several reasons. First, it can be a nice image. It's not just boring text message.
Yeah.
Second, it can be applied immediately because of QR code. The third, it can be relevant if we connect with some locations-based services and some intelligent software which track what you really need and track your behavior or purchasing preferences. So it can be relevant, whatever pop up there. And for carriers it's very good, because they can charge extra money to their advertisement partner, because they can introduce something pay per touch, because with always on display, if I accept the promotions, I touch and you have statistics to bring back to your partner saying, you know what, there is 100,000 Starbucks cups or whatever coffees has been purchased through our network through the pay-per-touch. That's exactly innovation I'm talking about with carriers.
So, do you have a price point for North America yet, or not yet?
No, it's too early to say.
And is it only available in black, or are you considering other colors eventually?
We're considering color. Well, we could definitely considering white color.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider more than black and white color for Yota phone at this point of time.
Well, thanks very much for talking to us. It looks pretty amazing. It's certainly a very unique product, and I'm looking forward to checking it out in person. And have a great rest of the show.
Thank you very much.